Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Heartgold and maybe Soul Silver, because technically you can still play Soul Silver and follow along. Anyways, in the last episode we did a lot of things and we've ended at the ice path. In this episode, we're gonna figure out how to get out the ice path, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like the cold. I mean, I do like the cold, but I don't like the freezing cold. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like in Antarctica. You know what I mean? Anyways, this I think this is our first ice puzzle that I encountered in this game. It's actually not too hard, but you do need the HM for strength. So if you don't have that, I would highly recommend you get that before you enter here. Or you might want to just teach it to like one of your Pokemon you already have on your team. Strength isn't a bad move, but it's not a great move. It's 80 base power, so if you want to use it, by all means go for it. But I'm not going to use it on my main team just yet. Here you pick up HM07, which is awesome. It's a pretty physical water. It's a physical stat water move, I believe. And if you have the Gyarados, actually, I would highly recommend you teach it, because Gyarados can use the waterfall like a goddamn monster. But unfortunately, it's an HM move, and you have to be gym leader number 8 to even use it outside of battle. So, fun fact, I think Seeking and Golding, they learn it naturally. So, little fun fact for you. Here is a strength puzzle. It's not too hard. The logic behind this is, whatever strength block is closest to the hole, just kind of push it there. I don't think you should struggle too much, hopefully. unless you like mess up in the initial, I guess if you mess up, of course, obviously you'll have trouble, but I don't think it's too hard. It's just a little time consuming, unfortunately. And, if you mess up, you gotta do it all over again. My question is, what does the fox say? I don't know. I wish they had this. I wish, because I know in Black and White 2 they had the option, or they introduced the option of like, as soon as you like run out of your repel, you can a pop-up menu will come out saying like, do you want to spray more? I wish they did that earlier, because that was super convenient. Which is the highlights of like Black and White 2. Well, not the highlights, but one of the more convenient things they did. But yeah, I don't know. If you look at Sheldon's sprite, it looks like he's trying to lick my butt. Sheldon's a super freak. He's a freak. A super freak. Okay. I think besides this, we may have just the one more strength boulder to push in. But yeah, I don't think this one should be it, at least for this floor. You know what's funny though? So, okay, realistically, it's probably a Pokemon that's pushing it, right? Because you teach your Pokemon the strength HM. But as you can see right now, it's my character pushing it. So, I guess in this universe, our character is strong enough to push boulders repeatedly by just running into them. That's how strong our character is. Our character is built like a unit. Anyways, once you put the last strength boulder into the holes, pause. You can just kind of go down this ladder, or just fall into one of those holes. Actually, it doesn't really matter. But I would suggest you go down this ladder, because it's the start point, I suppose. And then you can pick up some cool items, like here. You pick up a max potion. I don't know why they have the max potion when they have hyper potions, and at this point of the game, or most of your journey, hyper potion is more than enough. And there's full restores too, Full restores do everything a max potion does, plus, it heals your Pokemon from any status, so I don't understand the logic behind max potions. But I honestly think Moo Milks are better than max potions too, for its price point and everything. But anyways, you should also bring Rock Smash here. It's not a required item, but you do get a pretty cool item called Never Melt Ice, which is the equivalent of the Miracle Seed or the Charcoal or the Mystic Water. It boosts your ice type moves. So we might give that to Sheldon, but I don't know. I think I like its item right now, so I might just keep it. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get this item right here. Wait, maybe if I... What am I doing? Maybe if I go here, 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 here. Yeah, buddy! And we get TM72 Avalanche. Avalanche is not the best move, I think. It's a 2-turn move, so pretty much it's like revenge. So if you get hit, it doubles the power. It's an interesting move, but I don't think I want to use it in this team. But yeah. And this one item, you do need to move the strength molder actually to actually get it. I think you just need to move it down once. And then once you do that, you can just kind of go bang, bang, bada boom, bada bing, and get iron that boosts defense. I'll probably give it to Rockstar, or maybe Pinchness. Come over here, you can pick up a protein, which boosts attack, which is pretty good. And now you can see a kimono girl over here. We're gonna have to talk to her first to initiate the little mini side quest thing. Fancy meeting you here. Why are you wearing sandals in an ice cave, first of all? That is such reckless behavior. And we just shoved her out the way. It's like, move! Get out the way! But you can technically just leave the cave right now, but I want to try getting this item, which I failed, as you saw. How do you get this item? Oh, okay. And you get, damn, you got a PP up. Damn, you gotta get your PP up. Sorry, that was a childish joke. Anyways, yeah, but that's about it to the ice path, which isn't too bad. We come back to the final city of the Johto region, which is Blackthorn City. There's some pretty good Pokemon in the ice path, but mainly it's the Swinub Mammosaur line and Jinx, and I think in Soul Silver you can get a Delibird. My honest opinion is, I think the best option is probably the Mammosaur Swinub line, because it's ice and ground, and you can evolve it relatively quickly. Jinx isn't a bad Pokemon, but it doesn't learn Psychic. But I mean, you guys, if you saw my Pokemon Leaf Green playthrough, you know how crazy Jinx was in that playthrough. Kind of carried us in the Elite Four. But yeah, we're just gonna explore Blackthorn City. I would like to do the gym battle, but there is a lot to do. Well, I guess a lot of people to talk to, and lots of trainer battle outside the gym. Which I would recommend. Also, you know what, I don't think, now that I'm actually thinking about it, maybe we won't have time to do the gym battle, but there is actually a secret, or not a secret, but a good training spot that I would like to show you. It's a good way to grind some levels pretty quickly, like really quickly, especially if you add on the experience share. And it's an easy, well, what I was saying is long story short, it's an easy way to grind money and levels. I think the audio got a little janked up there, but I'm too far into this recording to go back, even though it's only been a little over 9 minutes, and this video is like 28 minutes long. I think in this city, this is the one place, if I remember correctly, this is Wakanda berries, that's nice. I think that lowers your super effective damage from electric type moves. I mean, if you gotta get rid of those, or anything that's weak to electric, might as well slap it on just in case, especially if you're doing a Nuzlocke. Maybe I should do a Nuzlocke. No. I like watching Nuzlocks, but I don't know if I want to do a Nuzlocke. Anyways, not this Pokemon trainer, but this house right here It's a pretty interesting house. There's 4 people. First one is a move deleter, so you finally have access to a move deleter all this time. So if you accidentally like caught up your Pokemon in HM move, you know, here it is. Here is a move reminder. I don't think I'll use it. Here is the ultimate move, tutors. I think the lady is for the dragon type Pokemon, so if you have a dragon type Pokemon, that's where you get it. Unfortunately, there's only one dragon type in this region, and unless you caught it in the Safari Zone, you know. This older man, if you still have your starter, unlike me, you can teach it a Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, or Hydro Cannon, which are pretty strong moves. But, you know, it's like Hybrid Beam, it needs to recharge after, so use at your own risk. But besides, look at that, Dragon Dratini is pretty cool. I was thinking of using a Dratini on my team, but because it would really fix my like weaknesses, special moves, but I don't know. I guess you can get it at Safari Zone, but there's a better one in this city, but it's after the 8th gym leader, and you get it at such a low level that ultimately I decided maybe it's not the best idea. And you know, I kind of needed a flyer ASAP, so and I haven't used Murkrow in this Pokemon game before, so and Murkrow is from this region, so I was like, might as well have like 1 or 2, you know, Pokemon that are from the Johto region. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I only have one Johto Pokemon. Everything else is from Kanto. But that's, I don't know, that'll just me rambling on. But yeah, I think we are about to enter our first grind session, which is pretty cool. So, I'm gonna turn on some music, and I really hope you enjoy this little grind session. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even let's see, can I catch it? Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Can I catch it? Anyways, I'm also doing some side quests. No way. Raikou and Entei back to back. That's actually wild. Can I actually get this on my first? Actually, no, I'm gonna just put it to sleep because I know I'm not gonna get it on my first try. Maybe I'll do like a separate video on how I hunt them. Anyways, back to the grind! So I think before I mentioned like a great grind spot, if you come back to Azalea Town and call this hiker, if you got his number, you can pretty much grind easy money, easy experience, honestly. I'm gonna just grind until I'm like level 4 for mostly everyone, or at least close to level 40. Alrighty. So yeah, we evolved Rockstar to Golem actually. That was about time, you know. And check out our Rockstar stats. Okay, not too bad. That modest nature is definitely holding us back a little. But since we evolved Rockstar, I think it's finally time to have a fully evolved team. So we're gonna, except Murkrow, but or Masquerade. But we're gonna evolve Sheldon to the mighty Cloyster. And the mighty tight Cloyster is born. So we have a fully evolved team now, excluding Murkrow the Masquerade. Reference Bakugan, by the way. Let's check Sheldon's nature, or 156 defense. That's insane. But yeah, we have besides Masquerade or Murkrow, our team is fully evolved now. It's pretty good, I think. Good coverage, more offensive than defensive, but I think we should be doing fine. We actually did learn Woodhammer, by the way, which I'm actually kind of happy about. But yeah. Now that, you know, we finished all the side quests that I could think of, at least for strength, I suppose, or the caves we haven't explored yet, I think now let's face the gym room. I am betting that I won't have time to do the gym leader, but I think we should have enough time to do the gym trainer. But yeah. This gym is pretty interesting. It's the one and only time where our Pokemon can actually be outside of the Pokeball. And you'll find out why soon enough, because it's an unstable footing, apparently. But yeah, it's the one time where, you know, our Pokemon can't come up. This gym is actually pretty hard. And the reason why I say you should do some grinding is because the level spike is pretty high up there compared to the last 3 gym leaders we faced. It's definitely in the level around the 40s now, or high level 30s. But yeah, Sheldon is a fully evolved Pokemon now it has stab on its ice moves, so Ice Cold Spear will actually be doing, I think, 75 base power, if I remember, if I did my math right. That's including stab. Not including super effective damage though, so should be doing a lot much. It has the power of Ice Punch actually, I believe. But yeah, I've actually also added I've been using the King's Rock on Sheldon because its ability skill link plus King Rock is such a fun combination. But yeah, this gym is mainly Dragon types, but they'll occasionally have a Seadra. Even though it's not a Dragon type, it's last evolution is actually a dragon type, so that's why you see this. Or maybe the developers just wanted to make it harder. But I think one thunder should be more than enough. But okay, so they're surrounded by lava, right? Okay, my question is, what about ventilation? I mean, won't they suffocate from the smoke and all that? I would assume they would, right? Anyways, I hope I made you yawn too. But yeah, if you don't have an ice type move or a dragon type, you might honestly have some trouble in this gym because dragon types have a lot of resistance. Notably, it has resistance to all three of the starting types: grass, fire, and water. And it hits pretty hard, especially its mid to final evolutions. So, but if you have ice type, or if you just hit hard enough, you know, everything will fall. But yeah, I think that I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna order food after I finish recording this video. But yeah, Jatini. Jatini is I like it shiny, but not Dragonite shiny. I don't think they did a good job on Dragonite shiny. But yeah, damn, Icicle Spear is doing some good work, and with Skill Link as its ability, it's always gonna hit 5 times no matter what. I was actually thinking about breeding it with a Pokemon that learned Rock Blast, but we already have Rock Slide for that. And Icicle Spear already, you know, it's stab, so no. But Cloyster does learn Spike Cannon, which is 20 base power, so it, just base power wise, it's stronger than Icicle Spear, but it's not stab, so I think the only multi-hit move I have on Cloyster is probably Icicle Spear, because it's stab and I don't know. Surf is pretty powerful on its own too. But yeah, and that's damn 2220. Damn, that's a lot of money. You know what I can do with that much money in real life? I can buy car parts. I can buy a new exhaust. Okay, how do I get myself out of here? Okay, and then the next gym trainer. I don't generally understand, like, design wise it's pretty cool, but maybe it's because I'm thinking it too literally. If you're in a room without proper ventilation, and it doesn't seem like there's proper ventilation in the Pokemon gyms, and you're just standing there in lava without any water or proper breathing equipment, how are they still alive? You know what I mean? Like, if you think about, if you're trapped in a room with fire, right? You're gonna have trouble breathing because fire runs on oxygen, you know, it's gonna keep burning up and cutting your oxygen supply. I think, don't fact check me, because I'm not sure. But eventually you run out of oxygen, you'll die, or pass out at least. So in that sense, you know, wouldn't the same effect happen with lava? I mean, I would assume so. I don't know, I think I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah. Oh, level 38, damn. Billy's actually doing a lot better than I thought. Like, if you look at Electrode stats, it's only speed that's pretty good, but so far he's been holding his own a lot better than I thought he would. But yeah, I think Electro was definitely an interesting choice, and it's actually not that bad. It's been doing a lot better, and I'm actually kind of okay with I'm actually like, yeah, I think it was a good decision using Electro. I mean, I know there's a lot of different electric types here, and maybe it would have been better, or maybe, I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm just rambling at this point. I mean, I usually just ramble on in these videos with no context, which I guess makes sense because I usually don't have a script for these. I just kind of do freestyle because I'm a gangster. Oh. Anyway, that's another gym leader trainer down, or gym trainer down. I do think this is the last one. Hopefully it's the last one, because I know I'm running out of recording space. Because I know a lot of people like post like 40 or even hour-long videos, but my computer can't handle that. So 30 minutes is usually the limit for me. And 30 minutes is pushing it too, you know, like if I add any fast forward stuff, it really like strains the computer. Which, you know, kind of sucks because, you know, sometimes I do need to do it or feel like I want to do it. And, you know, it kind of limits my ability to, you know, make these videos. But, you know, I do what I can with the stuff I can. I'm not going to complain about it too much. I'm not going to use it like an excuse, you know, saying that, oh, you know, because of this, I can't do this. Anyways, little life lesson for y'all. You know, if you get, you know, don't wait on anyone or anything. Just do what you can, you know, with what you have. You know, who cares? Just get started, you know, like just get started. Anyways, we're gonna face the gym leader in the next episode, so I'll see you guys then. Bye, nerds.